Hello and welcome to our Nerdy Ferdy final project video. I have a question. Have you ever wanted to collect professors? Actually, I shouldn't say that, that's really bad. Well, you're in luck because the lovely members at Team Ferdy have created our own CSC card collector app, brought to you by the lovely contributors that you can see in the homepage right here. Following our homepage, we have the collection tabs which can show all of our 0 cards. But that's okay, because we can just go to the shop and buy a card pack with 0 points. But that's also okay because we can just click here to go to the clicker, the main way of earning points throughout this app, with a little question mark here showing you how this works. By clicking on a coin here to win points, alongside with some plus 10 point pop-ups that'll give you extra but you have to react quick, with a rare chance of doing Frenzy in which all your points are basically doubled. So now that we've gone through all of that, just give me a few moments here.
1 week later.
So after we've collected all of the points, we can finally go to the shop over here, and finally buy our first card back by clicking on it, or even by keyboard binding, giving us a little sound over there. Click and open in the card, and you got our card over here that we can flip however we want. Each card variety also has its own little sound effect that plays. A little tooltip over here that shows you the guarantee pulls and the drop rates of all types of cards. So if your luck is too bad, after a certain amount of pulls, you're basically guaranteed to get a legendary card, or even a special edition card after 100 pulls. Once we're done with the shop, we can go to our collection to see all the cards we've obtained and the amount of duplicates we have under it, showing the total amount we have, searching cards by professor names, also being able to sort them on default, either name, rarity of the card, or even the amount of cards you have. And last but definitely not least, you can click on the card to see it in view size, or if you have a quantity of 5 of the same card, you can craft it to a higher value of type. And if you want, you can take this app with you on the go, because we've actually made it compatible with most mobile devices and even browsers, with the header becoming a navigation bar so that you can actually access each page very easily on your mobile device. In terms of the retrospective, our team health has been mostly pretty good. Some of the positives are efficient communication, in meetings, in live calls, and even on asynchronous chats. Ensuring psychological safety to make sure that no one feels left out. Code documentation being one of the obstacles we overcame, and we ended up doing pretty good at the end. Also, an efficient sense of pair programming, as the driver-observer method helped us a ton. Some of the issues we definitely faced were a lack of time. Since most of us were only available during the weekends, there wouldn't really be any progress shown until those 2 days. In relation to some things we wish we did differently, I would say having varying lengths for all of our agile sprints. All of our agile sprints were week long, which was good at first, but then I realized that for some sprints we had less work to do than the others, which basically resulted in a loss of time that could have been provided by making our project better. Quote unquote fun hijinks we had, there was a time where we didn't do much work because we were all focused on the midterm, and once that was done, we basically did a mob programming style in which everyone was just crunching to finish as many tasks as we could. And also breaking down the app as much as we could to see how well it could be optimized on mobile and other devices. For some tips and tricks on the future victims, students of CSC 110, plan ahead of time, as in understand the scope of your project, what tasks or features you need, and how sprints should go. The sooner you have all this, you'll realize that the less time will be spent on coding itself. Make your agile lengths vary. Sometimes there will be less work to do than the other weeks, so make sure to adjust your sprint scopes accordingly so you aren't just wasting time. Always keep in touch with your members. Make sure that everyone is on the same page, not just in communicating in live calls and meetings, but also in asynchronous chats. Add whatever testing you can as soon as you finish a function. Don't leave it at the very end, because you'll find yourself basically crunching to add as many tests as you can. And finally, and most importantly, stay nerdy, because we are Nerdy Ferdy.